Hey guys, happy Monday. So we're going to continue building off of the skills that we learned last week. So here are 3 problems. Okay, let's label them. Oops. Nope. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's label them number 1, number 2, and then number 3. Okay, so let's do number 1 first. So we're going to have a problem. 2x minus 5 equals 6y. And we're given that x equals 11. We're told x definitely equals 11. So we need to figure out our missing letter. So we're going to plug in for this problem. We're going to plug in 11 for x, right? X equals 11. So every time we see an x, we can plug in 11 for that letter. Okay. Now try to simplify as much as possible. So we have 2 times 11. Remember, 2x is the same thing as saying 2 times x. So 2 times 11 gets me 22. And then we still have a minus 5. So what is 22 minus 5? 22 minus 5 gets us 17. 17 equals 6y. So now we need to think, okay, how can we get this y, this variable, by itself? So we're going to ask ourselves, what is the relationship between 6 and y? What are they doing? They're being multiplied. So what we need to do for this task is we need to divide by 6. Now, for this problem, we got an ugly fraction, right? If we try plugging this into a calculator, it's going to come out as a very ugly decimal. That's okay though, because let me tell you what the decimal would be. Let me plug it into my calculator. If you did this on the calculator, you would have gotten 2.8333 all continuously, right? And that's okay. Both answers are totally correct. Okay, it could either be the fraction, 17 over 6, or it could be this ugly decimal. Okay, both of them totally correct. So our answer for this one would be y equals, I'm going to write the fraction, 17 over 6, but if you write the decimal, that's also okay. Now let's try the next problem. Okay. For number 2, we got 3a plus 10 equals 7c. And we are given that a equals 20. So again, just like for all of our problems previously, we can plug in 20 every time we see an a. So we're going to do 3. When I see the letter, I'm going to plug in 20 plus 10 equals 7c. And remember, this relationship means that it's being multiplied. It's being multiplied. So when we're trying to solve our problem, we're going to do 3 times 20, which gets us 60, plus 10 equals 7c. And then we're going to continue to solve. 60 plus 10 gets me 70. Now, we need to get this variable, this c, by itself. How can we get c by itself? We're going to divide both sides by 7. So we get the answer of c equals 10. Good stuff. All right, last problem. K minus 5 equals 3v. And we're given that k equals 1. Okay. So we are told that this letter equals 1. So we can plug this in as 8 times 1 minus 5 equals 3v. Now we simplify this part of the problem. 8 times 1 gets me 8. 8 minus 5 gets me 3. And then we need to get this variable, this letter v, by itself. How do we get it by itself? We figure out the relationship. What's the relationship between 3 and v? It's being multiplied. So what is the opposite? We would divide. So we get an answer of v equals, what is 3 divided by 3? It's 1.